Hello, welcome. Welcome to another episode of Sidekick Saturday. It's Esther here, so welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Streaming or recording this from my craft room for you guys. And I am going to work on prompt number 16, and that's all about your favorite lyrics. So I need to go to 16, so there was a little bit of swifting, moving things around. So this is 15, 14, and I want to go to work on the back side of this one. Number 16. Oh, please let me get my numbers. Where did I put those? Because otherwise I will forget. I have this little box, and it was just here. Okay, got it. So it should be in here. Yeah, got it. So hopefully I don't forget. I do have a bit of a plan, and that is using those two sets. So I think they're still available on the Elizabeth Craft Designs website. So one is in the US, the other one in Europe. If they're no longer there, please just check your local or favorite stores. They might be there. So the set is called 2054. It's got a chevron pocket and a round pocket, and I'm going to use the round pocket. And then in combination with this stamp set, that's number CS313. So all about music. Let me start. I did do some playing and looking through my stash, so I found some stuff over there, and I did die cut some new things. So the round pocket, as I mentioned, that is this piece. So you have a solid circle. Then there is a half a circle, which is going to be the actual pocket. Where is it? So this is one of the circles. Oh, I take this one so you can see it better. And this is going to be a pocket, and then you can slide the record, which is this one, for example. You can slide it in, but there's also a smaller circle here, so you don't need to use the stamp if you don't want to. And just for your information, there's also numbers in here, so you can also make it into a clock if you would like that. So, but today I'm going to do the music theme, so you see it's a bit of a mess. Oh yeah, I see this card. You know that this one also fits in the planner card box, the Card Lab collection. You see, this is the same die set. So there's a pocket, but only this one is glued. So I can't take it out. But it's the same circle and the same pocket glued onto one of the lab Card Lab cards. Okay, so I hope that's... Oh yeah, here's another one, which is already... I've done a couple of them some time ago. So this is what the round pocket looks like on its own. So don't forget, you can use them in your Card Lab card box too. And I'm trying to make them go into my Sidekick now, because they were actually meant to go into the full-size planner. Oh, and another thing, it also fits in the pocket pages. So if you have the large planner, and then you know the plastic pocket pages, the 4x4 inch ones, they go in there too. So a really versatile one to use. So I'm not going to use this, putting it aside. Oh, these were some leftover... You know, it's always messy when I'm working. You should see my room now and then. I think I don't need this, so put this aside too. So I did cut some of the microphones, and what I also did, and I did prepare that before I start recording, because otherwise it will take too much time for you to watch. I should have another one with the handwriting on it. Where did I put it? Well, let me sort this out a little bit. Okay, so that goes here, and these are... Oh, here's the other one. These are the larger circles, so these are the back side of the pockets. That's another one. Then I have the stamped records. Well, there are quite a lot of them, I now notice. And this is the smaller one. It has the same size, this one. And it has a hole in there, so you can actually make it as a tag. And it's the same size as this one. So these are all circles. I'm not going to use all of them, only a few. And so that's a better start to start working. So you see, I stamped it in a brownish color. That's this one, First of One Claire, Sand Dune it's called. And that gives me the opportunity to write in black, because if I stamp it in black like this and you do the handwriting, then you hardly see it anymore. So I stamped it twice, and then I did start lettering or handwriting. It's not hand lettering because I on purposely start writing really messy, so you hardly can see it. But I did wrote down one of my favorite lyrics. I don't have one favorite lyric because there's a lot of songs I really like. And for this one, I chose, I don't know, Another Brick in the Wall from Pink Floyd. Now, why did I came up with this song? Not such a fun reason for that, because this morning I found out that the father of a friend from in our school days passed away, and this song reminds me of the time spending at their home, and when they played the song, their dog always starts to cry. I don't know if it's a different word in English for a dog who is crying, but every time they played the song by Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, and you know this piece, maybe if you know the song, when the children start singing, and then when the dog heard the children singing, he started to cry. Or it was a she. No, it was a he. So that's because the news I heard this morning, this was the first song which came up in my mind. So that's why I wrote it down. So now let's see if I can make it work on this little piece of paper, because actually it should be in the large pocket or in the large planner. And I know this is too big, you know. And it shouldn't be a problem if you are gluing it on top of the holes here. But if you do that, it will shrink. It will make your pocket smaller. So for example, if I'm putting this one here and I'm punching the holes again, which was my first plan, I am not able to slide this one in completely. Maybe only this far. And I like it only this way. So I think I'm just going to glue it down here. And then it pops out on this side of the paper. But okay, I can live with that. If you don't like what you see here, you can maybe add another. Oh, this is purple. Yes, that's the purple one. I don't like the purple on this side. Red. Oh, I can do this. Glue two of them together, so you only see this on this side, and this will be on this side. Shall I do that? Yes. Something else I want to mention about the circular pocket. Can I show a sample? What shall I do? Let me show you something. Because if you glue two circles together, for example, this one, well, don't mind the colors now, because it looks not very pretty. Okay, the purple. Let's do the purple and the green one. So, do I want to show it to you this way? Yes. Okay, so let's say you glue two of them together instead of doing this. Okay, normally you would do this. So, am I mixing things up? Yes, I am. Sorry for that. So, normally you would do this, and then this is your pocket. So you put only glue on the outer edge, right? So now you can also glue these two together, but don't glue them all the way up. Only put glue here, and then you can also fold this, for example. And then you can do one of those string closures or something, or fold it a little bit smaller, just like this. That's all up to you, so you can make a different pocket, or just tear it, and then you will also have a pocket this way. You see? So this is a little bit messy, but I think it's fun. So just try something else by folding or tearing it. Now, that is if you have this die set. I will post the links or the names and the numbers below the video, so you can always look back if you are interested in purchasing them. But, okay, back to the actual project. I was thinking, gluing two together, right? Oh, that was this one. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can use this piece, or even this piece. Because on this side, you see, you only see a little part. So, I am going to do that. Or should I put this one? And then I have to decide. These two I need to use. And you see, it's all mixed up already again. That's the way Esther works. Oh my, it's really bad sometimes. I'm sorry. I like this one too. Oh, no, not the red. Where is the other one? My gosh, this one. Oh, this is also beautiful, but this might be fun. And then this one. You know, you can just play around with it and then mix and match. This is quite all the same color, so it's blending in. This has a little bit more red, which I also like. So I think I will go for this combination and then only gluing this part on the back here. So I think I will start with this. This should be this way. I'm not going to put it this way because... So I can make a pocket sideways. You can also do this if you want the pocket to go up. So like this. That's maybe also fun. Not sure yet, but ink first. Let me do some inking. Where is my blending tool? This one. Okay. How are you all doing so far with the Sidekick Saturday? I see some lovely projects in the Facebook group now and then, so it looks like you're having fun. This one is going to be here. Let me glue this one down first, and then I can decide if I'm going to use it sideways or all the way up. Oh, sorry, big tattoo on screen. And of course, this one is stuck again. Let me get... Oh, a pin. I used it this morning, but it's still warm here, so it's probably because of the heat or the temperature that it dries really quickly. Okay, where was I? This piece, right? Yeah. So I'm only adding some glue on the side. And then make sure it is nice lined up with the bottom one. And this one also needs some ink, of course. Okay, and then actually this one should go in there. And it doesn't go in there. Did I spoil some glue? Yes, I did. So good that I'm checking it. I'm good with this. One more time. Yes. Okay, let me ink this one up too. And then also this one. And I think I will put this aside because otherwise it will be a big mess here within 2 seconds again. I don't need those. You've seen the way I stamped it, so putting everything aside. Okay, I will do those two. Just some quick ink. And if you like bright colors, you know, like pink and red and green and yellow, just use your own colors, you know. You don't need to use those neutrals. If you have a lovely pink piece of paper, you can also write on there. So this is the way. And then I like it sideways, and I like it this way. No, I will go for sideways. I don't know why, but I just want to do that. Now this piece I want to use too, so maybe cut it in half, glue down a part here, and maybe on the top. And I've got this hole in there, but, I should do this. Why not? Does that make sense? Yes, it does. So, let me put it this way. So, put some marks. Hopefully this works. So I know where to cut. It looks weird on this side, so hopefully I'm doing the right thing. Somewhere around here. And then this should go here. That one over there. So I need to punch a few new holes. 2 over there. And then this piece might be there or there, or just a little piece in the corner. Make it a little bit smaller. Then one of those, of course, and I think I need one of those, so more decorate. Sorry, guys. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, this piece should go on the back. Where did I put it? Oh, I am really terrible, Esther. I forgot to put this piece on the back of the cards. Okay. Just for camouflaging the red, so I won't see the red from the other page. Just a little detail. So this is going to be here. Make sure, no, on the other side. And then this one, I want somewhere here. Yeah, okay, let me glue that down. And I hear you thinking, what is she doing? Why is it such a mess? I don't know. It's just, oh no, that's not straight. Let me check. A little bit more to this side. And you only see a little piece from this page when you are browsing through your journal, so it's not such a big deal, but okay. Yeah, it's a little bit off. So, as long as I'm able, oops, to move it a little bit, I am trying to make it as straight as possible. Ah, this is not bad. You see, here it's quite okay, and here, yeah, I can live with that. Okay, glue it down. Do I need to do some stamping? Take this one out for a moment, because this one needs to go here first. And then the other one, I'm not sure about this one yet, what to do with it. Maybe just a little piece in the corner. Okay, glue this one down first. I've done some inking. And then glue it down here. I think it's a little bit too wide here, you see? So I have to trim something off, but I can do that with my scissors. Oops, from this side. And then punch the holes again. So that is one. Then the other one I want to do here. Do I agree with myself? Yes, I do. Don't glue all the way to the top, because it will pop out on the side. And then this one goes here. And again, I would prefer to cover the holes, but I'm not doing that because that way the record won't go in there anymore. Not the way as I want it to be. Okay, now about this piece. What do we do with that? With that one. There are some staples here from this on the other side. Oh, my week number. Let's grab that one. What was it? 16, right? 15 was, yeah, 14, 15, 16. I did prep these for every week, so hopefully it's still in there. That looks a bit suspicious. Like, oh yes, here it is. It is there. I thought it might got lost, but no. It might work here. Not sure. Okay, but this piece. I think I will do something like this. Because this, it looks okay, but then I should have something to cover up this. I can maybe do that with one of those. But I also like to combine that. And, oh, I need to cut that one too. Because you see this little thingy here. You know, the old records from the 70s, 60s, 50s. The vinyl. It's a thingy like this. So that one can go here. And then you can stamp those circles. Cut them too. Maybe I've got one prepared already. I'm not sure. This is my boxy with pre-stamped stuff. Where I throw in everything. All the leftovers which I'm not using from making samples. Maybe there is one or two in there. But I am not sure, guys. Let me see. Probably not. And in the time that you are looking through a box like this, you also can stamp a new image, of course. But it is fun to browse through those boxes and then thinking and see, oh, I've got that one. Oh, I should use that one again. Or that's a fun one too, you know. At least that's what I'm always thinking. And then seeing things I haven't used for some time. No, it's not in there. Probably nothing. No. That's not working. Oh, don't need that one. So, this one, these stamps go onto this die, if you want to. But you can also stamp it on its own over here. But I think I'm going to die cut it in a minute. I'm having some coffee here, so 1 second. Okay, back to the original plan. This one should go in here. I like this one there. I need one of those in black to go there. So let me grab some black cardstock. Here, a little leftover piece. So, yes, I'm only doing one, or should I do one here too? Maybe. Okay, let's cut two. I didn't think of cutting those before I started recording, so please give me a second to do so. Get yourself something to drink while I'm doing this. This is so cute. Cute. Look. And then I need another one. Not sure if I'm going to use it, but let me cut it. Oh, I can also cut one of those. Let me grab one of those. Also in black, because that one goes here. And then I'm also going to cut the circle. Yes, am I going to do that this way? Let me see if I have some neutral cardstock. Okay, I'm going to use this circle. It doesn't matter because I have too many laying around here and I want one of those. I can use it as a template. So, okay, let's save some time instead of cutting 3 times. Okay, putting these aside. Don't want to lose them. Now I have to make sure this can go away. I need this one and I need this little thingy. Okay. So let me do this first. Now it's all black, it's completely black, so I don't need to ink this. I could have been writing all the way up to the inner circle, but I didn't know I was going to do it this way when I started writing. So I'm just going to glue this thing down. A little bit here. Somewhere around here. Okay. Then this little thingy. And normally it's also handy if you cut those little pieces with double-sided tape on the back. But if you only have to do a couple, then this is fine too. Let me see if I can find some tweezers. Yeah. Oops. Oh, let me do it this way. And then one on this side, and then I'm folding it towards the other side. And then you have a round tag with a fun hole and a reinforcer to go in here. Now adding some twine, of course, why not? Always want some twine. You can also add some extra embellishments on here if you want. But I don't have anything. Oh, yes. Shall I do that? Yeah, why not? I have those little thingies. These are from my Etsy shop. And they're very small, tiny, and they say luck. Can you see them? These are really cute. And they're having the text on both sides, so you don't have to pay attention to which or where which side goes to the front or to the back. Okay, I love it when everything comes together, right? Oops, it's a little bit too long. Now this one goes in here, and now I need to add something over there. Putting these back to the side. Getting the glue from my hand. Let me see. Still working on this piece though. I can also cut this out. Maybe. Oh, no. I'm going to do it this way. That was the plan, right? So you don't see it anymore. Oh, I can do this too. But then I should have done that earlier. Can still do that, right? Slide it under, then they're all 3 together. Would that be nice? It looks much better, I think. Let me grab this thing. I don't know what it's called, but it slides under and it helps you to get your paper, your glue off again. So I need to slide it under. Ooh. I hope it works. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Cool. Yes. I like that better. Then it's like a... Shall we do that? Yes, why not? Extra is some glue. I could have been using a third one actually, but okay. Now I'm not sure to do what with that part, but for now I'm good with this. That one is going to be here later. Oh, my number. Oh, that can be here. Number 16 on the top 1,000, top 100 on number 16. Pink Floyd with Another Brick in the Wall. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you now definitely must think I am crazy. Sorry for that, guys, but it's Friday when I'm recording this, so normally I record those videos a little bit longer in advance of the Sidekick Saturday, but I've been so busy I didn't have time, so I'm just doing it one day before the actual Saturday. So what I'm going to do now, I need a piece of scrap paper. Let's go for this piece. And then I want to know I need to choose one of the stamps. So it's going to be this page, and they have different sayings. Arranged by, original, one fine day, new record, turn back time. Yes, of course, turn back time. Of course, of course, of course. Oh, you can see I've stamped with red. That's not going to come off again. Turn back time. Here we go. This one. So I'm going to stamp that one randomly on my scrap piece of paper. Now, I'm going to put it more here. Sorry, you will see why. Okay, and now I'm going to use this piece and putting it somewhere nice and centered. And making sure the stamp is in the middle as good as possible. I'm making it here and I'm making it there. And then you're putting in this little piece, and that's where you want your stamp to be. Okay. Here we, oh, stay there. Some ink again. And then, if I'm correct, it's almost perfect in the middle of your circle. So that one is going to be on top of that. I'm going to clean this later. I'm letting it dry for a few seconds. And now, yeah, you see what's happening now? I want another one over there. Oh, maybe I can, yeah, because it's too big. It's too big over here, so I can maybe use a little piece over there. Yeah, let's try. And otherwise I'm going to cut another one. Because 3 is always better, in my opinion, than 2. Okay, this one goes here. Oh. And hopefully it's big enough to use over there, just to give you the impression there's another one down there. It works, but I want it to go in a different direction. Let me see, because they're all heading the same side somehow. What did I do? Not sure if I like it here. Give it a try. It should be somewhere like this. Does it add something? That's what I always wonder. This looks messy, you see? This way is facing up, and these are going to the side. And if I'm putting it into the same direction, I think it also looks a little bit weird. I'm not sure why, but it does look better than this way. So, and it should, I'm going to tuck it a little bit more in. I think this looks better. I know it's not supposed to be here. No, I think it's weird. I don't know why. I know you can't talk to me because this is all pre-recorded, but I'm just going to glue it down this way. Okay, Don't think about it, Esther. It's just a page in a journal. Nobody cares if it's the one way up or the other way down. Okay. 3. Now, my little piece, this one. I need to ink it because it's way too wide. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit too wide if I don't do this. I need a little bit in the center, just very slightly, adding a touch of brown. And then I'm going to glue this one here. I can also punch a hole in the middle, add an eyelet if you want to, or how do you call those? A split pen, a brad. But I think I'm good with this. Or not. Oh, why I'm always being... I'm going to punch a hole in it. Sorry, guys. Just because I think this is a little bit in the center. And then I'm taking... It's a big hole. Hopefully it's a little bit in the center. It should be. Okay. Yes. Oh, almost perfect. Almost. Okay, here we go. Giving it a few seconds to dry. Shall I punch another hole and get my eyelet, my crocodile out? I'm not sure. I'm going to punch a hole. Yes, if it's long enough, yes. That looks better. The eyelet I can do later. Now, let me grab the eyelet for a second. Because you are here now watching, so I might just as well do it. It's a big hole, so I need a big eyelet. Shall we go for black or something else? Don't ask me where this box comes from. It's an old box, and I collected all those eyelets during years, so I really can't remember where it's from and where the eyelets are from. Is it in the right? Yes. Oh, I need the other thing. Now, I have to look it up for you guys because it's not close to me. You know, the other one, the big one, Big Bite it's called, because this one is not wide enough. No, okay. No eyelet for now, but you see, it looks pretty nice when you put an eyelet in there. You can even do one here. Shall I punch that one too? But then it's going to be probably too much when maybe also adding reinforcements here. Well, let's go crazy, right? Let's go crazy. Oh no, then I'm punching here too. No, for now I say no for the eyelet over there. Putting this one back in. And the elastic around it because the lid is broken. And I don't want them to be all over the floor. Okay, so pretend there's an eyelet in there right now. And that looks pretty cool. Now, one of those thingies I want to have here. This one is not the most pretty. And you see, when I've done these, I didn't do the template when stamping them. So they're all a little bit off center. This one is the best one. I will use this one. And for this, I'm okay with it's being a little bit more white than the other. How cool would it be if you color this with maybe a silver marker, or maybe stamp it and then do some silver embossing or something? Might be fun too. Now I see number 16 and it has this black part on this side. I'm going to punch a little hole in there just for fun and add some twine too. There's a little bit here. Ew, that's paper, Esther. That's not the twine. Oh, here it is. No, it's not. I thought I had a leftover piece. Okay, let me grab a new piece. Here we go. just want it to go in here. And it doesn't make any sense. It's just for fun, an extra embellishment. Oops. And then these two should go somewhere here. Can also put it here. Oh, can I put it around his neck? That would be fun, but I should have thought about it. Okay, cut it off again. A plan B. A plan B. This is much more fun, probably. I hope. If I'm going to wrap it around the microphone. Does that make sense? No, I'm just going to slide it through one of these holes. I think that looks better. Yes, and then make a little knots. Try to. These last weeks, guys, were crazy over here, by the way. I've been working a lot on new collections, an online workshop, and a collection which is coming out within, what is it today? About 10 days or so. So, very excited to show it to you. Can't wait to see what you think of it, of course. Well, this looks a little bit weird. I don't know why. Okay, glue it down, Esther. Don't think too much. So I spent many hours in my craft room, which is always fun, of course. Okay, this one goes here, and I think I'm going to add a little glue on number 16, so it stays in place. Or do you think it will? Oh, it will stay in place. Just a little bit. Here. Down there. Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there. And now I want to do one of those stamps. What did they say? Stories and memories, your number one party or for the record. I think I'm going for this one because what I just told you about my friend's dad who passed away. So, and that goes with my lyrics. So I think I'm going to stamp this one on a separate piece of paper. And this one I'm putting here for a while. I don't need magnets for now. A scrap piece of paper. No, not this one. Let me see. Or something light. I've got some leftover pieces here. You see, I think it's hard to throw anything away. Okay, let's use this piece, because if I stamp on that, it will be fine. Stories and memories, where are you? Okay, make sure it's straight. That's nice, of course. And then this one should go somewhere here. And let me grab the ink. With stamps like this, I like to use a stamping platform because not always do they cover at once. So you see, I'm missing a little piece over there. Not further on. It is okay. Cool. Let's get that one out. And I think when this is on top, and then it also covers the little staplers over here, I am good. Okay, one more sip of my coffee. Okay, and this one, I hope it's dry. Cutting it. And I still love working in the Sidekick and not using pictures. Because, you know, I always use pictures in my regular journals or in other projects, travel journals, weekly journaling, documenting life. So for me, this is really fun not using pictures in the Sidekick. Now, this is pretty cool, right? Let me do some ink on those edges. And now that I do have my thing over here, let me grab it again and let me do some small eyelets. So I have to swap this around, and then this one too. Well, and I think it might be fun to punch a hole here somewhere. And then also on this side, just like it's a label. A little bit eyeballing that they are not bad. And then adding those two. They are so small. Okay, here we go. And one on the other side, and also again, just for fun. I only need to find my big bite punch. I should have that one somewhere. Never use it. That's the only way to come into the center with those. I think they need a slap on the head. Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier to glue it down. I can do liquid glue, but I think for this I will use some tape, because it's a little bit lifting because of the eyelets. Not saying lifting, no, you know what I mean. It's a little bit higher here, and then I don't think glue will do the job completely perfect. So let me grab this one. So that won't go anywhere anymore. And now you see this piece, it's all connected, and this one is floating around a little bit. So I'm taking a marker and I'm going to make a little wibbly wobbly line to connect them. Some kisses. And I think I will do the same over here. Don't try to make straight lines, because I can't. If you can, then you're really good. So, continue over here. So it's all connected to each other. Some kisses over here. And then I think I'm pretty good. I'm not going to do reinforcers, because I think it's going to be too much. So let me grab my journal. And here we go. Prompt number 16, guys. Oh, let me get this one out of the way. Prompt number 16, Sidekick Saturday. Don't forget to post your project in the group. There are albums every week where you can post your projects in. And at the end of the year, there will be another giveaway for a gift certificate. If I remember correctly, we did $100, 100 euros last year. So if you want to have a chance to win that, make as many as possible Sidekick Saturday projects. So, well, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've been giving you some inspiration with this set. If you're not following or subscribed my channel yet, please do so. My channel, I mean. give it a thumbs up, and it really helps me building my YouTube community. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.